For Cunningham.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. The Albanese Labor government is delivering the most significant aged care reforms in a generation. The Royal Commission into Aged Care Quality and Safety laid bare a broken system that had been neglected for years under successive coalition governments. This won't be fixed overnight. Our government is working to make sure that every Australian can age with dignity through a $5.6 billion investment, delivering on 58 recommendations of the Royal Commission. Over our first term, the Albanese Labor government invested $35.2 billion to improve safety, dignity and quality in the aged care sector. We've delivered historic pay rises for aged care workers, with a registered nurse now $430 a week better off under Labor. And there is now a registered nurse on site in aged care more than 99% of the time, with older Australians receiving an extra 4.8 million minutes of care every single day. At the same time, there has been a statistically significant decrease in the proportion of residents experiencing chemical and physical restraint, falls that cause major injury and significant unplanned weight loss. We've provided $53.2 million for states to deliver aged care assessments faster, and last financial year we rolled out 83,000 new support-at-home packages, with a further 32,000 additional packages due this financial year. The recent budget invested $3.7 billion for more aged care beds, more home care packages and better care for older Australians. We're making personal care services like showering and continence management free under support at home, so older Australians can stay in their homes safer for longer. And we'll deliver an additional 5,000 aged care beds every year from 2029. And I'm really pleased to see that investment is also being delivered locally in my electorate. The Illawarra has been suffering from a critical shortage of aged care beds for years, thanks to significant underinvestment by both state and federal coalition governments. It has put enormous pressure on our local hospitals and led to poorer outcomes for local families. Since I was elected, I have worked closely across all levels of government, industry and the community sector to drive innovative solutions that work for our region. And I have been so heartened by the collaborative approach of New South Wales Health Minister and Member for Keira Ryan Park, Member for Wollongong Paul Scully, Lord Mayor Tanya Brown and Wollongong City Council and the local health district under the leadership of the incredible Margot Mains. This has only been possible thanks to passionate aged care and community sectors with advocates like Val Fell, the Illawarra Aged Care Task Force and the Community Industry Group. Together, we have secured substantial state and federal government investment into our local health and aged care systems, which is really making a difference. In May this year, we brought all of these sectors together with the Regional Development Australia Illawarra Shoalhaven with a clear focus on solutions to develop shovel-ready aged care projects for our region, building on the work of the local aged care task force. The member for Whitlam and I worked closely with Minister for Aged Care Sam Ray to ensure that the Illawarra was named as one of 4 priority areas under a special round of the Aged Care Capital Assistance Program for projects that would build new aged care beds within 2 years. And I am absolutely thrilled that we have now announced $25.9 million for investment to build 73 new aged care beds across our region. The projects include expansions and upgrades at Hillside Fig Tree, Uniting Farnborough and Unanderra, IRT in Woonona and Tarrawanna, Marco Polo Woonona and Warragul Mount Terry. That's 73 more beds to take pressure off Wollongong Hospital. And importantly, it means that more older people in our community can age with dignity, close to home and close to their families. And these new aged care beds come on top of a number of really important local aged care investments that I worked closely with the previous Minister, Annika Wells, to deliver. We've delivered $15.8 million for IRT's Marco Polo facility in Unanderra, supporting 48 additional beds due in early 2027. In 2023, we delivered 20 transitional beds at Victory Hospital under the Transitional Aged Care Program to help ease pressure on Wollongong Hospital. We also supported community industry groups